Your mind is a theater. Will you let negative thoughts play the lead role, or rewrite the script for positivity? Glowing star welcome. Welcome to Wellness within USA Herb. In this journey, we'll step into the theater of the mind, a place where negative thoughts often dominate the stage, whispering doubts and magnifying fears. But here's the suspense: you are not just the audience. You are the director. Together, we'll explore how to silence the critic, reframe the script, and cast positivity as the hero of your story. Brain story-driven introduction. Picture yourself sitting in a dark cinema hall. The screen lights up, and the movie begins. But instead of joy, the film is filled with criticism, fear, and doubt. Every scene whispers, "You're not good enough." This is the movie of negative thinking. It plays on repeat, shaping how you see yourself and the world. But here's the twist: you can rewrite the script, change the scenes, and direct your life toward positivity. Brain understanding negative thinking. Negative thoughts are like background actors who demand the spotlight. They exaggerate failures, minimize successes, and create illusions of hopelessness. The critic, always pointing out flaws. The doubter, questioning every decision. The catastrophizer, turning small problems into disasters. Suspense element: the thrill lies in realizing these characters are not reality, they are stories your mind tells. Open book narrative example. Ali, a student, failed one exam. The critic shouted, "You're a failure." The doubter whispered, "You'll never succeed." The catastrophizer screamed, "Your future is ruined." But when Ali paused, reframed the story, and reminded himself, "This is one chapter, not the whole book," he rewired his mind. The movie changed from tragedy to resilience. Seedling daily practices to rewire the script. Scene rewrite: reframing when a negative thought appears, rewrite it. I failed, I learned. Casting positivity: affirmations choose positive thoughts as lead actors. I am capable. Editing the film: mindfulness observe thoughts without judgment, like watching scenes pass by. Soundtrack shift: gratitude replace the background music of complaints with gratitude. Suspense lies in realizing how small edits change the entire movie. Performing arts: the hidden enemy, negativity bias. Our brains are wired to notice danger more than joy. That's why negative thoughts feel louder. But positivity can be trained to take center stage. Thrill element: the moment you realize you can mute negativity and amplify hope. Globe with Meridian's lifelong impact. Rewiring your mind for positivity doesn't mean ignoring struggles. It means directing your inner movie with awareness, resilience, and joy. Each positive thought strengthens emotional wellness. The journey continues. Imagine the theater of your mind again. Yesterday, we discovered the characters of negative thinking: the critic, the doubter, the catastrophizer. Today, the director's chair is yours. You hold the script, the camera, and the power to change the storyline. Each practice is like a new scene, carefully designed to replace darkness with light. Person in lotus position practice 1, scene rewrite, reframing. Negative thoughts often exaggerate failures. Reframing is the art of rewriting the scene. How to practice: when a thought says, "I failed," rewrite it as, "I learned." Suspense element: at first, the critic resists. But slowly, the new script takes hold. Science: cognitive reframing reduces anxiety and strengthens resilience. Story: a student failed a test. Instead of spiraling, she reframed, "This is practice, not the finale." Her confidence grew. Notebook practice 2, casting positivity, affirmations. Affirmations are like casting new actors in your mental movie. How to practice: choose 3 positive sentences daily. I am capable. I am resilient. I am worthy. Suspense element: the thrill lies in realizing positivity can become the lead role. Science: affirmations strengthen self-esteem and reduce negative self-talk. Story: a professional repeated affirmations before meetings. Soon, her confidence became visible to everyone. Ear practice 3, editing the film, mindfulness. Mindfulness is like editing, watching scenes without judgment. How to practice: spend 10 minutes observing thoughts. Let them pass like film reels. Suspense element: the thrill lies in realizing you don't have to act on every thought. Science: mindfulness reduces stress and improves emotional regulation. Story: a nurse practiced mindfulness during chaotic shifts. Her patience grew, and her burnout decreased. Lightbulb practice 4, soundtrack shift, gratitude. Every movie has a soundtrack. Gratitude changes the background music. How to practice: write 3 things you're grateful for daily. Suspense element: the thrill lies in realizing gratitude rewires negativity into appreciation. Science: gratitude lowers cortisol and increases happiness. Story: a mother struggling with stress began gratitude journaling. Soon, her perspective shifted from chaos to calm. Seedling Practice 5, Visualization, Positive Imagery. Visualization is like designing the set of your mental movie. How to practice: imagine yourself succeeding, smiling, thriving. Suspense element: the thrill lies in realizing imagination shapes reality. Science: visualization strengthens motivation and reduces fear. Story: an athlete visualized winning before competitions. His performance improved dramatically. Open book real-life story, narrative style. Consider Ahmed, a young entrepreneur. His critic shouted during failures, his doubter whispered during decisions, and his catastrophizer screamed during setbacks. By practicing reframing, affirmations, mindfulness, gratitude, and visualization, he rewrote his mental movie. The thrill was not just his success, but the realization that positivity was always within him. Performing arts: the hidden enemy, negativity bias. Our brains are wired to notice danger more than joy. That's why negative thoughts feel louder. But positivity can be trained to take center stage. Suspense builds when you realize negativity bias is not destiny, it's just programming. And programming can be rewritten. Globe with Meridian's lifelong impact. Daily practices are not quick fixes. They are seeds planted in the mind. With consistency, they grow into awareness, resilience, and joy. Emotional wellness: reframing reduces anxiety. Resilience: affirmations strengthen confidence. Health: mindfulness lowers stress. Relationships: gratitude deepens bonds. Identity: visualization reshapes self-belief. The suspense lies in discovering that positivity is built one small act at a time. Crystal ball: the transformation. Imagine waking up one day and realizing the critic's voice is faint, while the positive voice is strong. That transformation doesn't happen overnight. It happens through daily rewrites, affirmations, edits, gratitude, and visualization. The thrill is discovering that the person you once doubted, yourself, has become the hero of your story. The inner shift. Imagine the theater of your mind once more. The critic, the doubter, and the catastrophizer are still present, but something has changed. Their voices are softer, their roles smaller. A new actor has entered the stage: positivity. The audience, your emotions, your body, your relationships, begins to cheer. This is the thrill of transformation, when negativity no longer directs the movie, and positivity takes the lead role. Brain psychological shifts through positivity. Clarity in chaos: where once mistakes felt like disasters, now they appear as lessons. Reduced anxiety and stress: positive reframing lowers cortisol, helping you stay calm under pressure. Resilient identity: you begin to see yourself not as broken, but as capable. Suspense element: imagine standing in the middle of failure, deadlines missed, goals delayed, yet feeling calm, as if positivity itself became your shield. Briefcase: practical impact in daily life. Positivity spills into every corner of life. Workplace: professionals who reframe negativity recover faster from setbacks and innovate more. Relationships: couples who practice positivity bring patience and empathy into their bonds. Health: positive thinking improves sleep, lowers blood pressure, and strengthens immunity. Research insight: studies show that people who practice positivity consistently report greater happiness and stronger resilience. Performing arts: suspense element, the hidden shift. At first, positivity feels like effort, reframing, affirmations, gratitude. But then, subtle changes appear. You pause naturally before criticizing yourself. You notice hidden strengths in your struggles. You feel connected to the present moment. The thrill lies in realizing transformation is happening quietly, beneath the surface, like roots growing deep before a tree blossoms. Globe with Meridian social ripple effect. Positivity doesn't just change individuals, it changes communities. Schools: students who practice positivity show higher focus and lower bullying. Hospitals: patients treated by positive staff recover faster. Workplaces: teams with positivity culture innovate more and burn out less. Suspense builds when you realize positivity could be the hidden key to a more compassionate society. Open book case example. Consider Amina, a corporate manager. Her team faced constant deadlines and conflicts. By practicing reframing, affirmations, and gratitude, she noticed morale improve, meetings became calmer, and conflicts resolved faster. The thrill was not just her transformation, but the ripple effect on everyone around her. Crystal ball: long-term transformation. Positivity doesn't just change moods, it changes identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who rises after setbacks, adapts to challenges, and inspires others. Identity shift: you no longer define yourself by mistakes. Leadership growth: you lead with adaptability and empathy. Community impact: your positivity sparks transformation in those around you. Suspense lies in realizing that positivity is contagious, your practice inspires others to grow stronger. Glowing star: the positivity paradox. Here's the paradox: positivity doesn't erase problems. Deadlines, conflicts, and crises will still exist. The suspense lies in realizing that positivity changes how you experience those problems. Stressful events lose their power, and hope becomes your default state. Open book real-life story. Bilal, a nurse, faced exhausting shifts. By practicing positivity, reframing, gratitude journaling, and affirmations, he noticed reduced burnout and deeper patient trust. The thrill was not just his recovery, but the healing environment he created for others. Globe with Meridian's future of positivity. Technology is now part of positivity transformation. Apps, guided journaling makes positivity practice accessible. Virtual retreats, online communities support global positivity growth. AI tools, personalized positivity journeys track progress. Suspense lies in imagining a future where positivity is as common as physical exercise, a global movement toward emotional wellness. Glowing star: lifelong journey. Positivity mastery is not about escaping challenges. It's about living fully, with awareness, adaptability, and kindness. The ultimate suspense lies in discovering that strength was never outside you, it was hidden within, waiting to be uncovered. With advanced practices, long-term benefits, and lifestyle integration, positivity becomes a lifelong journey. Stress will always exist, but with mastery, you can always find hope in uncertainty. The path to mastery. Positive thinking begins with small edits in the mental movie, reframing, affirmations, gratitude. But mastery means weaving these practices into your identity. It's no longer something you do, it becomes who you are. Imagine waking up and realizing your first thought is not criticism but hope. That shift is mastery. Person in lotus position: advanced practices for positivity. Mindful reflection: spend 10 minutes daily reviewing moments of positivity. Ask, did I direct my thoughts wisely today? Perspective shifting: consciously view failures as teachers, not enemies. Suspense lies in realizing how differently setbacks appear when seen through positivity. Silent observation: practice observing negative thoughts without judgment. Notice their voice, then let them fade. Compassion training: extend positivity outward, to strangers, colleagues, even those who challenge you. Case example: a leader practicing mindful reflection discovered that his harshness toward himself was spilling into his team. By shifting perspective, he transformed his leadership style. Brain long-term benefits. Positive thinking mastery reshapes identity, health, and relationships. Resilient identity: you begin to see yourself as someone who thrives through hope. Health: positivity lowers blood pressure, strengthens immunity, and improves sleep quality. Relationships: long-term positivity deepens trust, intimacy, and cooperation. Leadership: leaders with high positivity inspire loyalty and innovation. Research insight: studies show that people who practice positivity consistently report stronger resilience and higher life satisfaction. Performing arts suspense element: the ultimate twist. Here's the twist: positivity doesn't erase problems. Conflicts, deadlines, and crises will still exist. The suspense lies in realizing that positivity changes how you experience those challenges. Stressful events lose their power, and hope becomes your default state. Globe with Meridian's positivity as a lifestyle. Mastery means positivity is no longer a ritual, it's your way of living. At work, you lead with empathy and patience. At home, you listen deeply, creating stronger bonds. In society, you contribute to a calmer, more compassionate world. Suspense builds when you realize positivity could be the hidden key to transforming not just individuals, but entire communities. Open book case example. Fatima, a doctor, faced constant emergencies. By integrating positivity into her daily routine, journaling before surgeries, affirmations during shifts, empathy with patients, she noticed reduced burnout and deeper patient trust. The thrill was not just her recovery, but the ripple effect on her hospital environment. Crystal ball: future of positivity. Technology is now part of positivity mastery. Apps, guided journaling and positivity reminders make practice accessible. Virtual retreats, online communities support global positivity growth. AI tools, personalized positivity journeys track progress and provide feedback. Suspense lies in imagining a future where positivity is as common as physical exercise, a global movement toward emotional wellness. Glowing star: lifelong journey. Positivity mastery is not about escaping challenges. It's about living fully, with awareness, adaptability, and kindness. The ultimate suspense lies in discovering that strength was never outside you, it was hidden within, waiting to be uncovered. With advanced practices, long-term benefits, and lifestyle integration, positivity becomes a lifelong journey. Stress will always exist, but with mastery, you can always find hope in uncertainty. If this video inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to Wellness Within USA, share it with friends, and comment below how positive thinking is shaping your journey. Together, we can build a global community of hope, resilience, and emotional wellness.